He might attack with Minion Horde, with Skarmy. We don't have Zap or Poison in Cycle, and here immediately does come that Skarmy. We go to Bandit, going to not get a dash. Oh, he went. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. We are inside a match right now against FCB. Damn, man, today we have a really special guest for you guys. But real quick before that, guys, today's video is sponsored by, you guessed it, Raid Shadow Legends, guys. Love this game. Have a second channel where I upload it every day. You guys know the drill. But I want to tell you about a new update that I am so excited about. We can forge artifacts now in this game. I have a video out there kind of telling you exactly how to do it, my update reaction video. A big update just landed in this game. We have advanced quests as well, which, you know, thankfully, finally, provide a way for us to farm legendary books inside the game. I'll show you that really quickly, which are basically the most scarce resource, in this game, Raid Shadow Legends. So now we can farm chickens and tomes and books. Finally, a way to kind of get those more scarce resources in the game. And coming soon is Doom Tower. Over 120 floors, 12 secret rooms, 11 mini bosses, and a final boss. This is what I call new content in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait till this next update drops, and it should only be relatively soon, I think, in the next month. So be on the lookout for that one as well, guys. I love Raid Shadow Legends, and I have a reward for you guys who download the game using my link. And this one, hey, no better time, honestly, to download the game than right now, because I have a really solid reward for you guys. You guys are going to get Executioner. That's the main thing here. Executioner, really solid starting champion, especially if you pick a champion like, say, Kale as one of your starting champions alongside Executioner. You'll be looking at, if you use my download link, Executioner, Kale. You can farm like a War Maiden, I believe stage 8. Free-to-play champion, great champion, and then you're looking so solid to start this game. I also have an energy refill, 50 gems, 50,000 silver, a clan boss key, 5 mystery shards, and 1 day XP booster. All of that in Executioner if you download the game using my link below. If you do so, I invite you to check out my second channel, guys. Hey, downloading games like Raid Shadow Legends helps support me here on the channel, and hey, this is my full-time gig, so I really appreciate the support from all of you guys, and I want to thank again Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. It is Chickaporon or Chickaporon. Either way, this is the dude. I'll give you the backstory. What the hell? Fireball comes down, and it looks like we're good to go because we have the E-Wiz in cycle. I'll give the story because why not, right? So I reached out, a lot of people asking for, dude, get the best P.E.K.K.A player in the world on the channel. So of course I hit up Carpi, aka Phatcat, and I was like, hey man, want to come on the channel? And he said, right now, this is the hottest P.E.K.K.A deck, but I am actually not the best player in the world. You need to talk to Chickaporon. So I reached out to this guy, obviously a Japanese player, Japanese pro player, and a very incredible player. This is the guy that Carpi told me that he really studies and he learns everything from in terms of P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam. So I'm really excited to have this dude on. We are here live in right around top 200 ladder. I think we might be right inside the top 200, around 180. We're gonna push for, I don't know, 4 or 5, whatever, 6 ladder matches. We're gonna see, you know, kind of how he plays this deck with the, you see it right there, the Skeleton Dragons have entered into this deck as well. Skeleton Dragons, it's weird that people use them a lot when they were on boost, right? Surprise, surprise. And now they don't use them that much anymore. Well, excuse me. Then they didn't use them that much anymore after the boost was over. But then just, I don't know, the last month or so, nothing has changed. But all of a sudden, I guess CRL, we saw almost every pro utilizing the Skeleton Dragons in at least one of their deck selections in their deck pool, and now we're seeing it on top ladder. We're seeing them in grand challenges, and yeah, suffice it to say, Skeleton Dragons are back in the meta inside a big way. So in this deck, we have the Dark Prince replacing traditionally the Royal Ghost in the P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam, and then we have the Skeleton Dragons replacing the minions in Bridge spam, making for a very lethal combination. So here we go, our first match. Again, FCB Damn, really good top ladder player as well. Playing, look at this deck, man. He is playing the the Mega Knight Inferno Dragon with the Lumberjack Hunter Balloon combination. And here comes the Inferno Dragon. Really quickly, we sneak those skeleton dragons in there. We do have a freeze comes down from the opponent, but we have the E-Wiz, a very timely E-Wiz at that, but nice fireball really quickly from the opponent, plus the freeze damage, able to get that E-Wiz off the board there and really preventing us from getting anything going with that P.E.K.K.A push. Now we have a Bandit. Will she get a dash? She will get a dash against that Hunter, but he does shotgun shot to the face on that Bandit, and that's going to be an end to her life in the arena. Here we go with a P.E.K.K.A at the bridge. As soon as that Mega Knight is played from the opponent, we go immediately with the E-Wiz as well. Now freeze is in hand for the opponent. They use the freeze. We have zap in hand. Probably going to use it here. Nice last second zap. Hunter goes again to the face of that E-Wiz, and again really extinguishing our push there in the right. Here comes Inferno Dragon. Meanwhile, we have another pressure applied. See how every time we have to worry about the counter push in the right hand lane, we're going in with at least the battle ram in the left hand lane, keeping the opponent from being able to execute one of these just absolutely mammoth balloon freeze pushes in the right hand lane. Then we'd have challenges. So here we go again with the Dark Prince and the Skeleton Dragons on the balloon nice and early here. E-Wiz in the back. Now they have freeze in hand. They also have fireball in hand. Freeze, fireball, zap. Tough to kind of negotiate these three spells. Here we go with the Bandit again. Hunter down. We have P.E.K.K.A down against that Mega Knight in the right hand lane. Inferno Dragon is also creeping her way or his way in, and we have the balloon lumberjack push. Can we stop it? Here we go, guys. Skeleton Dragons on the balloon. We have E-Wiz in hand. Last second comes down. Ooh, that would have been dangerous if that freeze was played right there. Battle Ram does connect to the left hand tower. We have an E-Wiz and a P.E.K.K.A marching down the right hand tower. Oh no, Zap comes down, but the P.E.K.K.A gets a hit on the right hand tower. 4:53 remaining. 52 seconds remaining here in triple elixir time. We go Bandit to counter the Mega Knight in the left. Battle Ram played, and I think that's going to be GG. I think we're going to have a victory here, guys. And Battle Ram does connect either way. I don't think it matters here with 37 seconds remaining here in triple elixir time. All we have to do is defend. Here it comes. Going to be easier said than done given the freeze. Notice how we pulled that Lumberjack over a little bit, making sure the rage was far away from the tower. Do we have Zap in hand? Oh, thankfully we didn't need it. But with that freeze, it's probably an overcommitment, rightfully so, from the opponent. We do connect in the left-hand tower. 383 remaining. P.E.K.K.A's going to save the day here. No, Bandit's going to get the job done in the left-hand lane. That's one match, one victory there from Chickaporon. Let's go into the next match. Wow, what an intense first match, right? I mean, that one felt like especially in double elixir time onward, sudden death essentially onward, it felt like it was just absolutely on the brink. I guess anytime you go against freeze, you are on the brink of disaster at any moment. But we did a good job kind of mitigating that. 183, be right back. Alright guys, in the next match here against Lightwing from In the Light. We start out with a zap on the King Tower, excuse me, the Princess Tower. On the King Tower, I would not advise that as a starting play. So usually Bandit in back is a starting play that a lot of, or Zap on the Princess Tower if you don't have Bandit in cycle, are good starting plays for a PEKKA Bridge spam deck. For those of you who don't know or haven't been around that long, some of you will probably remember, I tried to do a one deck for 1 year, and I actually did PEKKA Bridge spam, and I made it about 7 months of only playing one deck, but the game got way too boring for me, right? I think that's such as a life of a free-to-play player, maybe in a lot of ways. Man, in case you guys missed it, again, a couple, maybe 2 or 3 videos ago now, I actually had a video, kind of a state of the gamey type video, but yeah, man, great response on that video. So many people with so many amazing ideas. After that video, just because this guy's kind of a quick follow-up, Clash Royale announced that Seth is moving on to the Clash of Clans team. So it looks like we have a new game designer who won't be active on Twitter as well. So expect a little bit less communication in terms of direct feedback on balance changes, or unless he uses another medium such as Reddit or whatever, which is usually the choice of the community manager, Drew. But suffice it to say, guys, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I guess I hesitate to keep making a bunch of opinion videos because, let's face it, man, not just me, but so many of you guys in the community have given your ideas now for the game, things to add to the game for so long, right? I mean, we're talking years on a lot of these ideas. So what does it do? I'm starting to get a little bit pessimistic that our ideas are really being considered strongly. I don't know, not to be negative. Again, I just want to be very clear that I love the game. I really, really do like Clash Royale, so I'm cool with it, but I'm also a dirty gemmer and a max player. Easy for me to love the game, you know what I'm saying? I worry about my audience because it's also my livelihood, and of course I want you guys to enjoy the game, just full transparency, right? So that's kind of where I stand. I hope they have some really cool new features coming to the game. Interestingly enough, we go again with the Skeleton Dragons, there force the Fireball out of the opponent's hand, but so far Lightwing has our number in this match with 21 seconds remaining here. We go with the P.E.K.K.A push. What does he have for responses to this, guys? That's my question. P.E.K.K.A might know. Let's say, and we don't zap or anything there. We go Battle Ram in the back. Really want to pay attention to what he does right now in this situation. Looking like we're probably going to lose this match. And here comes the Royal Giant. We have a Bandit and a Dark Prince. He has a Heal Spirit and a Fireball coming down. He does get one hit. Ooh, that could have been GG right there. Probably going to be a loss here on the second match of the video. I don't know, though. This is a monster push coming in. Dark Prince is very healthy. Fisherman's going to pull the DP away. P.E.K.K.A gets to the tower, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We won, essentially building out a huge push, really mitigating the value of that Fisherman thanks to the P.E.K.K.A and the Dark Prince kind of charging side by side, guys. We are 165. Be right back. All right, guys, so 165th in the world right now against TGFJF, excuse me. One of these days I'll learn my letters, probably after my son does, who's 3. But yeah, man, you know, yeah, I think I pretty much made all the points I want to talk about State of the Game in this video. Suffice it to say, a lot of great ideas, not from me necessarily, but from you guys, right? My job is to consolidate them and then repeat them back to you and pretend like we're making progress, right? So here we go, guys. Dark Prince in the left-hand lane against Sparky. So immediately as when Sparky was played, we go opposite lane, Battle Ram. Kind of see what we did in that last match, guys, by the way. We went with the Battle Ram way in the back to force out a counter immediately from the opponent. This is the final push of the match. It all started with that Battle Ram in the back, and then in the right-hand lane, we went Dark Prince, and look at, oh my god, we got a ton of damage there in the right. Mini P.E.K.K.A, Giant, and Sparky all coming down in the left. And we're not going to be, yeah, this is going to be a tower trade situation, not even a tower trade situation, a crap, they got our tower, and what are we going to do from here situation for us. So Ewiz does come down on the Sparky there. They won't really get too much damage onto our King Tower, thankfully, but a 1 elixir lead for the opponent after they take care of this push. We do support that Ewiz, forcing a good counter out of the opponent. They go with a Skarmy, we immediately go with a Zap. A Giant comes down from the opponent. That's good for us. See how we supported that Ewiz? Recognizing that if we didn't support the Ewiz, they could counter very easily just with Bats or with Skarmy, even with our Zap. But adding that Bandit to the equation and zapping from there on, now it's going to be an easy defense here against this Giant, and we're back into kind of equal footing when it comes to Elixir, and we'll have the Dark Prince surviving this push. So all of that kind of a chain reaction to that decision to support our surviving Ewiz from that Sparky. So here comes Skeleton Dragons, a minion horde comes down from the opponent. Didn't really see that one coming. We don't get a charge off on that left-hand tower, and arrows come flying down against our Skeleton Dragons. So here we go. It's going to be a Sparky again in the back, and again, we go with the Battle Ram in the back. It's not something that we see a lot of players do, outside pro players necessarily, is cycling Battle Rams in the back. We see it here again from Chickaporon. 256 thanks to 1 Barbarian swing in the right-hand lane. This is going to be very interesting. Look at this Bandit here, guys. Bandit eats up an entire shot there from that Sparky, and we don't zap. I'm not sure if we had it in hand, but either way, we don't do it. Instead, we save our elixir to reload with the Dark Prince here at the bridge, and then we go with a Battle Ram. This is a really good decision. They can't, oh, they're going to go for a 3 crown. This is dangerous. 2 Giants and a mini P.E.K.K.A and Bats coming down from us. Meanwhile, we're going to 3 crown them, actually go with a Skarmy. Do we respond? No, we're just focusing on defense right now. We go with the Bandit so she can dash against the Giant, takes care of the Giant. We have another Giant on the board. Ewiz taking care of that with 1 second remaining. We're crossing over into overtime here, guys. 2 minutes left on the clock. I like that decision there from Chickaporon, how we just handled that entire sequence. As soon as we mitigated that Sparky, as soon as we handled that Sparky, we went really aggressive with the Battle Ram and the Bandit, I believe, in that right-hand lane, right? And meanwhile, look at that left-hand tower, guys. It falls all the way down to 493. Ewiz is going to easily counter this Sparky in the right. Again, as soon as they play that Sparky, we prepare for a big monster push in the opposite lane. That way they can't support the Sparky. It's not just to get damage onto the opponent's tower, it's also to not allow them the elixir to support the Sparky pushes. And here we go again, right into the Sparky. We don't zap, instead we poison the Sparky, trying to get more chip damage on the tower. Then we zap at the very last second, trying to keep that Dark Prince alive, and it doesn't really do the job. Let's see what we can do here. He might attack with Minion Horde, with Skarmy. We don't have zap or poison in cycle, and here immediately does come that Skarmy. We go with the Bandit, going to not get a dash. Oh, Ewiz saves the day at the last second there. Can we take care of this? Sparky poison comes down. We don't need to. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's 3 in a row from Chickaporon, and oh my word, I thought that was a big fat L, guys. I thought for sure the mini P.E.K.K.A push at the bridge was going to do it for us. Mini P.E.K.K.A Minion Horde. Last second, we had the Bandit who didn't even get a dash on that mini P.E.K.K.A, and then she was dead thanks to the zap from the opponent, and then, I don't know, just Ewiz the last second. What a play, guys. Let's go into the next match. All right, guys, inside the next one here against Mini Messi. So, my apologies. I forgot to check where he was in between matches. I hate when I do that. But it looks like we might be going against, I don't know, 2.6 here. First three, and there it is. It's 2.6 Hog Cycle. Here we go. Dark Prince against that Hog Rider. How do you handle 2.6? The most difficult matchup for P.E.K.K.A decks. How do you handle it? I don't know. What I asked Carpi way back in the day how to handle 2.6 as a P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam player, and he told me that the only chance you have at winning, and this is like a year ago, so things could have changed, right? The only chance you have at winning is to defend until double elixir time. You don't go crazy. You can put a little bit of pressure, but you don't go crazy. You just defend until double elixir. And then you play P.E.K.K.As in the back in double elixir time. Nice P.E.K.K.A timing there, mitigating any hog hits on that right tower. But then you play P.E.K.K.As in almost like a beatdown style with this deck in double elixir time. You're going to be wanting to poison, obviously, the Musketeers, and you guys will see the method. Even if we lose this matchup, which we very well may, you guys will kind of see how we negotiate it. So here it comes, another hog, and whatever card that is. Jimmy Fallon called it a snowman. Remember the back of the good old days when Jimmy Fallon streamed Clash Royale? He called it a snowman. I'll call it a nice golem. So Ice Spirit down the Dark Prince. Skeletons played as well. Zap comes down. There's going to be a charge for the Dark Prince. No, it's not. It's going to be a log. My bad. And a well played does come down. Nice job being Johnny on the spot there with that zap. From our pro player. 8 seconds remaining before we cross over into double elixir time, and that's where we have a chance. And I'd say things look pretty good. We go Battle Ram in the back immediately. We have enough elixir for P.E.K.K.A, and again, that's going to be no hog hits because P.E.K.K.A was placed in the perfect spot with the perfect timing. Here comes that, see the Battle Ram in the back? Kind of recognizing they were probably going to go in with the Hog Rider there. We went Battle Ram in the back. That saved us the elixir to be able to still play P.E.K.K.A. And then we were able to, he's going to be able to just kite this P.E.K.K.A all around the arena. But again, nice defense here. The 1-2 combination of the Bandit and the Ewiz. Going to say, no, 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 Hog. We're actually going to play some defense here. No swings again from that Hog Rider. And again, going with the Battle Ram in the back. We have enough for a P.E.K.K.A. We cycled back to it. And again, these Battle Rams in the back are my biggest takeaway so far personally from this video. Is a lot of Battle Rams in the back. That's going to get that cannon out of the hand of the opponent. We zap there, and Musketeer's still alive, putting in work against this P.E.K.K.A. But now we have, what, only skeletons in the cycle? Did we zap? We zapped away the skeletons. So we just poison here. P.E.K.K.A won't get to the tower. Very, very close to. 1 second remaining, log comes down. We go Bandit in the back trying to clog up this lane. Ewiz is in cycle. A high Ewiz recognizing Fireball was in cycle for the opponent. Hog does break through and scores a hit there. Here comes Ice Golem, stopping that Dark Prince. 1 skeleton's down. We cycle a P.E.K.K.A all the way in the back. This is what I talked about, guys. P.E.K.K.A in the back, clog up the lane. Dark Prince, same lane. Building a beatdown push behind the P.E.K.K.A. This is the strategy that you want to use. Poison down. And Skeleton Dragons at the ready. Fireball immediately comes down. Nice play by the opponent. We get the Dark Prince to the tower. Dark Prince is on the tower. That's 3 hits. That's 4 hits. And that's, oh my god, guys. This is going to be GG. We beat 2.6 on top ladder. That is difficult to do, but we did it behind the push that we talked about. The P.E.K.K.A in the back with the Dark Prince push. Poison, done and done. Very well played in that matchup, guys. I'm so happy he won that. 127. Be right back over 7,000 trophies. All right, guys, 7,002 trophies. Here we go against Jackie Moon from Owl's Nest. My apologies, a few seconds late to this match, but either way, it looks like we're playing against a Royal Giant deck. We do connect with that battle ram in the left-hand tower. Lumberjack is allowed about 1,000 damage off of that left tower. Here it comes. It's going to be a balloon cycle deck. I shared this deck or one very, very similar to it just a day or two ago here on the channel. Check it out. It is a 3.1 balloon cycle. And yeah, it is this deck. It's a really, really good deck. It's fun to watch. Check out that video. It was a 12-win grand challenge attempt using this deck against some very difficult matchups. I believe, I forgot what the last card is off the top of my head there. Probably should know that, but it's not a spell. I do know that. So here we go. Watch it be a spell. This guy's got to bust out a fireball. So let's see what we do here. We have an elixir lead. We go P.E.K.K.A in the back again. So again, against these fast cycle decks, especially when the win condition is, ooh. All right, I take all that back. Here we go, E-Wiz. We have Skeleton Dragons in hand, and no big spell from the opponent. We're going to let it all go, though. So we save our Skeleton Dragons for his Skeleton Dragon, maybe. Nope. 3 elixir, and we go all right-hand lane. I like that. I like that. So it's going to be a tower trade. We went hard in the right, and we end up taking that tower. And we get a bandit dash as well on the left-hand princess tower. Very well played. That's another one of those decisions that I'm going to take in and carry over into my own gameplay, right? Just, you know, a situation like that. He had the P.E.K.K.A in the back. They attacked with a huge push, 9 elixir, Lumberjack and Balloon. We didn't totally ignore, excuse me, went with the E-Wiz only, and then we counter pushed off of that E-Wiz. Kept the E-Wiz at full health, out of range of the Lumberjack, so the tower plus the E-Wiz would kill the Lumberjack, but then we have the E-Wiz at full health afterwards. So Fisherman's not going to work out that well against P.E.K.K.A, especially P.E.K.K.A Bandit. Bandit's on a freaking tear right now, just absolutely dashing all around the arena, ends up getting to the Musketeer. The tower damage is relatively even here. Well, 1 HP difference right now. Skeleton Dragons are down, but we don't play Skeleton Dragons of our own. Instead, we're saving them for the Balloon. And there they are. Nice patience there, not using Skeleton Dragons right away. That Balloon will get death. No, it won't even get death damage, guys. All right, Bandit to dash onto the Musketeer again. Bandit is MVP, actually Heal Spirit's MVP. Heal Spirit actually heals that Musketeer up, but not before we get another victory. Oh my word, dude. This guy didn't lose. Man, Carpi, my man, you were right, dude. This guy is a beast. All right, let's check to see where he is. We're gonna end this video at 54th in the world. Huge shout out to Chickaporon. Check out his player stats and profile. Thanks to statsroyale.com. That information and the deck link will be in the show notes below, guys. Support the guests on the channel. It helps support me as well. Thank you for using creator code CWA in all the Supercell shops. It means a lot to me, guys. And of course, a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Thank you for watching. And as always, take care, guys.